Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Nafisa, and today I'll be showing you how I made this beautiful beaded A-line gown using cup chain. So to begin, we'll be needing our Ankara fabric, lace fabric, cup chains, bead. I use crystal bead and seed bead. So to begin, I cut out my fabric. My client's full length is 59, so I cut out 61. That's 2 inches sewing allowance included. I folded the material into 2 for my front piece, and now I'm measuring the neckline. I made use of 3 by 5 inches for the depth and 3 inches for the width. So for my shoulder, my client's shoulder is 16 inches, so I measured 8. And now I go ahead to measure the armhole. I'm using 8 by 4 for the armhole of my client, as seen in the video. So I went ahead to measure my shape. My client's shape is the measurement for the shape is 16. That's the length, and her bust measurement is 44. So I measured 11 inches, including 1 inch seam allowance, making it 12. So I connected it down to my shape. As you can see the measurements there. Now with a ruler, I'll be drawing a straight line from my shape down to the full length to give it that beautiful A shape. This is it on my front piece, so I'd go ahead and cut out what I measured. Now for the back piece, you fold out an inch zipper allowance. You can make it 2 inches depending on what you want, but I did mine 1 inch works as well. So I'll be placing the front piece on it to cut out the back piece. You can actually do both of them together, but I decided to do mine. The only difference is the zipper allowance plus the neck inclusive. It depends on the kind of neck you want for the front piece. So I'll go ahead and cut it out for my back piece. Now for my sleeve, my client's sleeve length is 23, so I measured 25. That is 2 inches sewing allowance, and the armhole circumference is 20, so I measured 10 here. My fabric is folded into 4 for the 2 sleeves. My client requested for a sleeve that is not too wide and not straight as well, so I made use of 12 inches measurements for the sleeve wideness. That's the down part, the sleeve opening, as you can see in the video. It's not a straight sleeve and not too wide as well. On the middle part of my front piece, I'll be drawing a straight line on the right face of my fabric. Now after that, on both sides of the straight line, I'll mark half an inch on both sides. I'll mark half an inch down and connect the dots on the both sides. I'll connect the dots using a straight line. Now after this, I'll be doing the same thing on my neckline, connecting half an inch dots on my neckline, the both sides of my neckline as well. And now I'll connect the both line together. Now after that, from my neckline, I'll be marking 8 inches downwards and connecting the line to my armhole. Now I'll mark another 8 inches and another 8 inches. I'll do that continuously until I get down. I connect it to the side of my fabric. Now this is where I'll be placing my lace fabric on. The straight lines now The straight lines you can see from up to down are where my cup chains will be attached. From up to all the lines you're seeing here, the cup chains will be there. I'll be attaching my cup chains on them. You'll understand what I'm saying as you watch the video. Now my lace fabric, I'll be cutting out the shape of that box there with my lace on my lace fabric. That's the shape we have for the first one. Now I'll skip one box and go for the next box. Do the same thing on it. That's for the second one. And for the third one, we'll be skipping one box again. For the third one rather, we'll be skipping one box. I'm going for the last one, the third one. Sorry my voice is like this, I'm having sore throat. Now this is what we have, and I did for the other side as well. Now I'll be using a hemming gum to gum my lace fabric to the Ankara fabric. I'll do this and use a heat press iron to press it to it. Please do make sure you do this. It will make your work come out neater and easier for you to stitch on it. This is what I'll do for all the lace fabrics. Here I've done that. And this is what our dress is looking like for now. Looking beautiful already, even though we are not even halfway done. Here I'm going to be cutting out my lining. And here I am top stitching my lace. So that I'll go ahead to sew and join the two pieces, that's the back and front piece together. And this is what you have. I've added my cup chains to it, as you can see, and now I did the beadings as well. See what our beads are looking like. For the beadings, I made use of silver colored glass bead and brown crystal bead, small crystal bead, brown color. Now you go in with your needle, your beading needle, from under of your dress. You pass it through and then go in with your glass beads. You go in with whichever number you want, depending on how long or short you want the strands to be. Mine was a bit long, so I made use of 30 glass beads and 1 crystal bead on each strand, as you can see in the video. So after putting the glass bead, you take your crystal bead and add to it. Now after putting that, you run your needle through the crystal bead again, starting from under of the crystal bead, like so, just to make it tight. You repeat the same process again. I did mine 3 times, but 2 times is actually enough. Now go ahead and cut out the thread. I'm making use of normal sewing thread. You can use invisible thread, fishing line, whichever one works for you. And this is what our bead strands look like. And here is our dress. Very beautiful. If you want a tutorial video on how to attach cup chains to fabric, please let me know in the comment section. And please do not forget to like, share, comment on my video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye. See you on my next video.